think no one at this point in time can deny that the launch of Planet Coaster 2 was not what it was supposed to be. Many people, including myself, were very disappointed about a lot of things in the game, whether it was the performance, the graphics, missing features from the original Planet Coaster, or features we've seen added to Planet Zoo over the past few years. Unfortunately, this disappointing launch of a sequel that was, at least for me personally, supposed to be a very exciting step forward for a game that I really loved and that meant so much to me and my channel. It really felt like a letdown, because I started my channel with Planet Coaster, and Frontier, the developer of this game, helped me grow so much. Like, they invited me as a really tiny creator with only 236 subs back in the days to several events like Gamescom and Legends of Gaming, Frontier Expo. It was such a great opportunity, and it opened so many doors, and it helped me so much to grow my channel. And in a time where games often launch too early and people get disappointed, many of us just don't feel like returning to a game after that. Not per se because we don't want to, well, sometimes we do, but also because there are just so many other games out there to get lost in. And at some point, a game may have so many updates that you feel completely disconnected and out of the loop from a title you used to love so much. And that's exactly how I felt this weekend. For those who missed my social media posts, Frontier Developments invited me, Silverad, Rudy Rancamel, Nurchaco, and Digital Dan for a studio tour to catch up with the developers and our beloved games, including of course Planet Coaster 2. And the talk with Adam Woods and Richard Newbold, two developers working super hard on Planet Coaster 2 over the past few years, made me realize how disconnected I actually feel from the game right now, and how sad that actually is. I've missed so many updates, I'm just completely out of the loop here. So that's why I'm making this video today. If I, and maybe some of you watching out there, ever want to jump back into the game, we at least need to make sure we're more up to date with all the changes made over the past few months. Because honestly, even though the launch wasn't what it was supposed to be, the developers have done an incredible job fixing the game and adding amazing new features. And for what I can tell right now, the base game is now really worth to jump back in. But I'll be honest, with Planet Zoo still being the main game on my channel, Jurassic World Evolution 3 around the corner, and other games I actually also would like to try and play a little bit more, like Prehistoric Kingdom for example, I'm not sure if I'll fully return to Planet Coaster 2 at this point in time. But for now, let's just make a good start and get ourselves back into the loop by going over what's been added to the game in the past few months and just see how it will go from there. Hey everyone, my name is the Lady Designer, and if you want to see more Planet Coaster 2 on the channel, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel of course, and leave a like on this video if you do. Now without further ado, let's dive right into it and just check out what Planet Coaster 2 has added over the past few months. And before we dive in, a quick shout out to the sponsor of our channel, Instant Gaming. They offer Planet Coaster 2, Jurassic World Evolution 1, 2, Prehistoric Kingdom, Planet Zoo, and of course all Planet Zoo packs at amazing discounts. And by purchasing through their website, you will get a great deal and you'll also be supporting the channel. You can find a link in the description of this video and in the pinned message of the comment section so you can easily find it. I'm obviously very thankful that Frontier actually made these video updates with like highlights of the updates, so I think that's just the best way to try and catch up with everything that has been added, or at least the most important things that have been added over the past few months to Planet Coaster 2. These are Rich Newbold and Adam Woods, as I was just talking about, but obviously there's a whole bigger team working on Planet Coaster 2, but just to get yourself a face with the names that I was mentioning, and you were not aware yet who I was talking about.
Hi everyone, I'm Rich Newbold, Game Director on Planet Coaster 2.
And I'm Adam Woods, Senior Executive Producer.
It's been great seeing those amazing parks that you've been building since launch, and we're here to show you a closer look at what we've been working on the enhancements for Flumes and Slides as part of Update 1, coming on Thursday the 12th of December.
We're also taking a sneak peek at our progress towards some further changes that we had hoped to include in Update 1.
We're continuing to work on those behind the scenes to ensure that the best experience when it's ready for you, the players. So let's slide in.
Now, just before we continue, like, I'm not going to do like these breakdowns of the trailer because I feel like then also with all the 6 or 7 updates it's right now, then this video is going to be way too long. So I'm going to try and keep it short still, but still going to talk about my opinion or what I find about these or what I think about these new updates. Now this one is obviously the first update, so I do remember seeing this video back in the days and I was like, okay, I'm not sure, because they were still trying to improve the flumes and the slides, and I think along the way, along the update, things things definitely got better. So I'm probably going to be maybe a little bit less excited about the first updates comparing to all the other updates that launched after this.
Here we are in our trusty water park, where we're going to take a little closer look at some of the extra movement that we've added to flumes and slides.
That's right, in update 1 we've got a lot more natural movement as your guests and your inflatables move down the flumes and slides that you've been creating. As they move down through them, they'll be moving naturally a bit more.
Now, this already is like a lot, like they are working on this, but like the flat slides still like, okay. But that is improved along the way as well. Or so, yeah, I just wanted to mention that for anyone that has no idea.
More left and right, and there's a lot more movement as they bounce off the sides as well.
You can see this movement quite clearly on this flume we're looking at here. As the guests come into this corner section, sometimes they're coming in forwards, sometimes they're coming in backwards, and as they bounce around that corner, as they enter the upward jet piece, they're also sometimes going in forwards, sometimes coming in backwards.
And this matte slide is another great example of that new behaviour. As you can see, our guests previously, before the update, would go...
I love this. I do really... I just love this slide in general, because it reminds me of QoL Beach when we did not have any pools or slides, and Silver made something similar like this, so it just brings back good memories, I guess. But it's great to see like the current behavior and what they were at this point working on to improve it.
Through the middle of this slide, but now because we've got that nice natural movement left and right, something like this shows it really well as the guests get onto the slide and they're moving left and right as they go down. Another one of our exciting enhancements as part of Update 1 is the ability for your flumes to have multiple guests on them at the same time now.
It's really easy to change the throughput of a flume as well. You select it, go to the advanced settings, and then here you can change the interval to however you want, increasing it or decreasing it.
These enhancements to flumes and slides are just a small part of what's coming in Update 1, which will be available on Thursday the 12th of December.
So you can tell, the birthday, the 12th of December, that's like a lot of months ago. But it's already great to see at that point in time that they were working on improvements because of people having an opinion about the slides not looking very natural, like the behavior of the guests not feeling supernatural. So yeah, that's just big props to Frontier at that point, I guess. Even though for a lot of us, it felt like too late. Like a lot of things should have been already improved before the game launched, pretty much.
For more information, please visit planetcoaster.com or click on the link in the video description.
But that's not all. Whilst we carry on working on flumes for future updates, we wanted to show you a sneak peek at some of the progress we've made already.
For example, one of the enhancements we've been working on is guest jettisoning, where your guests will be flung from your flumes and slides if they experience high G-forces, such as when they go over humps or round sharp bends.
We've also been working on adding more varied movement across special pieces. On the left, we can see the current route that all rafts take on the flytrap, regardless of speed, and on the right, you can see a new, more direct route based on its slower entry speed. In addition, we're looking at high entry speeds and what routes mats and rafts could take, potentially leading to some amusing and surprising outcomes for your guests. So that's a look at some of the additions that are coming in Update 1.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop it here because we are right away going to jump into the next update. But yeah, it's obviously like the guests being launched from the I don't know where it is, but guests being launched from the flumes here. Like that's just I like that. Like it reminds me of Planet Coaster 1 where I was able to like play around a little bit with the coaster, and then the coaster getting off the track and then jumping into or bouncing into all the guests. I've had such a fun time just playing around with that, but that's obviously not something that would fit my normal gameplay. But it's fun that you are able to play around with this, and that it really has an effect if it's too dangerous that your guests would like launch from your slide. So I do really like it that this has been added to the game as well. So next up, Planet Coaster Update 2 highlights. Here we go.
First up, we have the introduction of video billboards in Planet Coaster 2.
That's right, we have the ability now to place videos on your billboards in game. So you have a selection of predefined videos that we've supplied. We have some wonderful videos for all of the food and drink brands, as well as some of our mascots as well, that you can place on the billboards in your park.
I'm going to add Queen Splash to my Queen Splash queue. I've got a Kings versus Queens roller coaster set up here, so I'm going to put Queen Splash on that queue, and on this one I'm going to put King Coaster.
I must admit, like, I think billboards were one of those things that people didn't really understand why this was not a thing in Planet Coaster. I know, I don't know if you guys know Tommy T, for example. Like, he does incredible stuff with themed coasters in Planet Coaster 1, and one of the things he told me was like, yeah, well, billboards are so important, as well as like the theme makers toolkit, but that's like a really different thing. But like billboards, not having billboards in the game, which is so important if you want to build thematic areas. Yeah, it was really crazy. So it's really good to see that the billboards have been added to the game as well now, at least for a PC. I'm actually not entirely sure if that is also the case for a console. I'm not sure if they're going to mention it. Let's just wait and see.
So I use the filter, look for videos. We look for King Coaster at the middle there. We have King Coaster Landscape. Confirm that. We now have our videos.
Different ratios of videos as well, because we have different size screens, so you can have that flexibility of whether you want portrait, landscape, and things like that for how you're using the billboards in your parks.
And if you're playing on PC, you can also upload your own custom images to then display on these screens as well. I've got 2 priority pass queues here, and I've got my custom images saying that one's the coaster queue and one is Team Queen Splash.
Okay, so custom billboards only on PC. And the other billboards with like all the pre-added billboards and videos, those are also available in console. Gotcha.
And in Update 2, we have a selection of different screens for you to use in your park. We also have lit variants of some of these. These come in different sizes and also have the ability to be scaled as well.
They can be scaled?
I'm going to use this 1 meter TV screen, but I'm just going to increase the size a little bit. And just like the custom images, if you're playing on PC, you can also choose to play your custom videos on here as well. So I select the TV, I have got a pre-prepared video of Unlocked. I think it fits quite well with our info kiosk here, give our guests a little bit more information about the game.
The billboards in your park will be playing the audio from your videos out into the park, but you have the ability to connect existing speakers to the billboard, so the audio actually will play through the speaker itself as opposed to from the video. So you can put those speakers away from the video if you want and have the audio come out from a bigger area.
That is really neat. And this already shows that after part 1, I probably did not pay much attention to any of the other videos, because I totally missed this. Scaling of billboards and speakers you are able to connect and put wherever you want and have like the audio sync to that. Oh, I really like that.
But like the custom images and videos, again on PC, I can actually choose to play any custom audio through these speakers as well, really allowing me to theme my areas of my park with my own custom audio and sound effects or ambiences or music tracks.
That's really nice.
And as you can see here, we have introduced ride synchronization.
That's right, we've added the ability for you to synchronize your coasters, your powered track rides, the flumes and your slides in your park so they can all set off at the same time if you'd like.
We have these two coasters already synchronized, but I can add more rides to this group if I want to. Open up the selection tool, I could select this coaster over here if I wanted to time it with that one, and I could also select these flumes on this side as well.
For those of you that want more opportunities to bring your creations to life, in Update 2 we are adding de-themed variants of some of our coasters. So the Vallejo Nidwalden Wing Coaster and the Zephyr Junior Coaster will now have de-themed standard versions to allow you to have a lot more flexibility for the creative flair that you might have.
That's really cool, by the way. I really like that there's an option. Like, I'm personally probably not the type of person that wants to create my own trains because it just takes a lot of time, but just the variation of people that can choose, they want to have the standard train or they want to create it themselves. I think that's just really fantastic.
To select these standard cars, pick your coaster, go to the customization tab, and then from the drop down list you can select the standard version, and that's the same for the junior coaster as well. Customization tab, car type, standard.
And without the theming on these rides, you have more opportunity to put those scenery pieces on that you'd like and kind of bring some wonderful creations to life.
And the scenery pieces themselves are now available as bespoke pieces. So I have the dragon head here,
nice.
I've also got his arms and tail, and we also have the falcon section as well.
Oh, that's really neat.
The whole bird as well as its wings. Next up, we're making coaster cars interchangeable, with a selection of cars available for certain tracks. First, you need to turn this setting on through the settings menu by clicking that option, applying that, and then from the customization tab, there'll be extra options for different cars.
I'm just curious, it just pops in my head, like, why do I need to go to the settings? Why not give that little option here in that little menu that they show? Like, just give me a checkbox here to turn it on or off. But I don't know, that's just the thought that I have when seeing this video. I guess a small little detail.
There'll be extra options for different cars.
In Update 2, we're adding a dizzying multi-axis flat ride, the Pathos 3, which is a returning flat ride for all our Planet Coaster 2 players. This has been built from the ground up and is a thrilling addition to all of your parks, and we can't wait to see how you customize it.
We've also looked at enhancing the multi-select tool. On PC, you can simply hold the left mouse button to make your selection. We've also added filters to the UI screen, as well as streamlining the whole process by removing the confirmation step.
In Update 2, we've added new notifications to prompt you about the different actions you might need to take in your park, as well as a notification settings page that allows you to toggle on and off certain categories if you desire. In addition to everything we've shown you, we've also improved park congestion by making changes to our guest behaviours. They now take more varied routes across your park and will use changing rooms more efficiently.
This was a look at just some of the things coming to Update 2 on Thursday the 13th of February, alongside a selection of player-reported bug fixes, optimizations, and stability improvements.
So February, okay, we're back in February right now. I'm recording in September, so that's also quite a long time ago. Let's just go and jump into Update 3. But overall, the update definitely looks very good for what I can tell. Now let's go and jump into Update 3.
Hey everyone, we're excited to bring you Update 3 on the 20th of March. Here's a quick look at some of the highlights.
We'll be talking about the enhancements to the water park aspects of the game, including jettisoning, round bottom flumes, and more dynamic visuals. We'll also take a look at the returning Western theme, some creative focused improvements, plus the de-themed coasters, as well as the thrilling vector inverting suspended coaster, coming back from the original Planet Coaster. Go on, Rich, say the line.
So let's dive in. First things first, flumes are now round-bottomed.
Yes.
Following this change that you've been requesting, we've added more dynamic visuals for our rafts and our inflatables,
So
which you can now see will deform
better
naturally
looking.
as they go down and adapt to the flume itself.
Your guests will also get to enjoy new ways of travelling down your flume special pieces when this tool is turned on. As you can see on this fly trap, the raft now adapts to the shape of the piece, and there will be a variety of routes that your guests can take depending on the entry speed onto your special piece.
We've also
Sorry,
made
I'm
further
excited.
changes to our flume jettison behaviour. Now if a flume has a hump that is too steep or a corner that your guests are moving too quickly for, they'll now leave the flume and hit other objects. This will also apply to rafts and inflatables and the guests inside them as well.
Although Jettison looks fun, guests may have a very different opinion as they go through the experience themselves, and there will be negative reactions from it if they don't land in water. So be warned, panic will overwhelm your guests and they will want to leave the park.
I love that.
You might notice that there's a few familiar scenery pieces in this part of our park. Those of you that have played the original Planet Coaster.
Wait a second. Okay, I see Western. I get excited. I made a whole Western park in Planet Coaster 1. But are those decals? Did they add the decals from Planet Zoo? I had no idea that was a thing. At least I'm going to assume, because we didn't have any decals in Planet Coaster 1 or with the Western theme. So, oh, I love that if so.
Still will recognise that this is the Western theme, something that we've brought back as part of this update. We've been using these scenery pieces and wall sets to build this really nice Western area.
Not only is the Western theme back, but
I see more decals. It's definitely the decals. Oh my goodness. I love that. It's in the small little details, I guess.
we're also making further customization focused enhancements for Update 3.
That's right, we've got our scenery scale and rotation toggle. This allows you to have a more natural feel in your parks. You've got the option to use the random auto rotation and scaling for any non-animated scenery pieces like these rocks. You can use the toggle like so and place a variety of rocks, and they will all align differently for a lot more
Really
variation in your
nice.
parks. On PC, players will have the option to make their rides feel extra special with customizable audio by having the option to add their own sounds and tracks.
If you're not sure where to start when you open a brand new sandbox map, we're introducing pre-made maps from the career tutorial and Act 1 to give you a starting point and really get your creative juices flowing.
Oh, that's cool.
We're also bringing you more standard D-themed versions of the coasters for you to put your own creative spin on. Here we've got the Altimax launched hydraulic coaster. And over here we've got the Vector sit-down launched new-gen coaster. The plane and racing car inspired pieces from these coasters can now also be used separately as standard scenery pieces as well.
Turn your guests upside down quite literally in the thrilling Vector inverting suspended as it returns from the original Planet Coaster. We're really looking forward to seeing how you customize this one.
Alongside everything we've shown you, we've also refined a number of in-game elements such as the multi-select UI, the staff handover and scheduling system, the park economy. We've also added the ability for you to mute your billboards.
This was a
nice.
look at just some of the things coming in Update 3 on Thursday 20th March, which will be releasing alongside a variety of fixes and optimizations.
For real. Though that slide, it's just looking so much better. I'm probably
Changelog.
It look that looks so much better, and the Western theme in general, like I can really appreciate the fact that they added pretty much all of the base game themes of Planet Coaster 1 as a free update to the base game of Planet Coaster 2. I really appreciate that. And I mean, hello, the Fairytale theme is also coming in one of these updates that we're going to cover in this video. So I'm not going to get ahead of myself too fast. But the textures and everything that I saw so far from the original Western theme, gosh, it looks amazing. Together with the decals, which I absolutely love to use in Planet Zoo. Oh yeah, that looks really, really good. So let's go and jump into update 4, all the highlights. It's making me more excited with every update, I have to admit. And it kind of feels weird to me how I really just not even watch the videos anymore. Like I just didn't even want to look at it. I don't know. I was just so disappointed that I really just blocked Planet Coaster 2 pretty much until the Fairytale theme was announced. But okay. First, update 4 highlights.
Heyo everyone, we'll be bringing you update 4 on the 22nd of April. We wanted to show you some of the highlights today. In this video, we'll be taking you through restaurants, pool colour customization, and workshop and franchise enhancements. We'll also take a look at the D-theme coasters for this update, and returning Flat Ride Scissor, coming back from the original Planet Coaster. So let's tuck in and discover...
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I just can't get over how good this looks, how these people are eating from their plates here. Okay, I'm sorry.
our upcoming features. We are so excited to bring restaurants to the game. If you want to add a restaurant to your park, you'll be able to place down a blueprint. We have one for each Planet Coaster 2 theme, but you can also create your own restaurant inspired by anything you like. To build a restaurant, you only need to place a counter from where your guests will pick up their food and add some tables and chairs.
You guys, all Planet Zoo players are just going crazy now because this is like so much smaller than like the huge kitchen that we have in Planet Zoo. Oh, I love this. Also, it looks like you can now use all the picnic benches. Like in Planet Zoo, you have like 2 or 3 variants of tables that you can connect to your restaurant. And it now feels like you can use all of these, which I love, which is such an improvement of Planet Zoo. Oh, it's crazy.
Once your restaurant is open and your guests come in, you'll be able to see them collecting their food from the counter and walk with the tray to the table. The food picked up by your guests will be based on their food tolerances. We are looking forward to seeing your dining masterpieces.
For real! Like, this is genuinely the first time I'm seeing this. And I just can't believe that I just completely blocked my visuals. Like, I just didn't saw this. I just, how did I not want to even see how freaking incredible this looks? Oh man, I feel bad.
We're also giving you more creativity with your pools. You'll be able to change the colour of your pool water, the pool tiles and scenery water shapes. In order to make the new colour of your pool water more or less visible, its colour strength will be adjustable.
For real, I really had, when I started, when I wanted to play with Planet Coaster 2, when I got like, it was the early access, right? Yes, it was early access for Planet Coaster 2. I had like this whole visual of like something really tropical, and I was able to change all these tiles into watercolor. And then I noticed that everything that I wanted to do, I was not able to do. Like, this update 4 actually brings in everything that I wanted to do in Planet Coaster 2, but wasn't able to when it launched. This makes me really excited because all the ideas that I have or had back in the days, I can now actually achieve. And oh yeah, I really like this. This is great.
We have refreshed the workshop by adding some new elements to it. You'll be able to find feature creators directly via the in-game workshop. You'll also be able to follow your favourite ones. Once you have done so, you'll be able to keep track of their new creations as they share them directly from the My Workshop page. The most popular creations will also have their dedicated...
This brings me back to Planet Coaster 1 where I was featured, but now I'm not even in here. Oh well, other people definitely deserve to be featured as a featured creator in Planet Coaster 2. I definitely do not deserve that. Looking back at my dedication and love for Planet Coaster 2 the past few months. But hopefully, maybe someday, things will change and then I will deserve it to maybe have one time a blueprint here, or maybe not. We shall wait and see.
Dedicated page, which will list the top most downloaded items. This could be a good starting page if you're looking for thrilling items to use in your park or for inspiration.
My goodness, those blueprints looked great. Silverette, I saw you. I saw your name there. No, they're well deserved.
We have also updated franchise mode and made your franchise more customizable. Along with your avatar, you'll also be able to set a banner image, pick a colour for it, and set a sticker from a predefined list. You'll also be able to visit top-rated parks from previous franchise leaderboards. If you're keen to discover what made them so popular, hop into them and enjoy the tour. We'll also be bringing you more standard D-theme versions of coasters for you to customise. The Valet and Nidwalden Inverted Flying and the Pearl Rides Manic Mouse. The Manta Ray and Mouse pieces from these rides can now also be used separately as standard scenery pieces. Your guests will spin amongst dazzling lights on the Scissor Flat ride. Returning from the original Planet Coaster, we have rebuilt this attraction from the ground up for Planet Coaster 2 for you to customise and for your visitors to enjoy. We've added more enhancements on top of everything we have just shown you, such as more information on rides available in the Blueprints tooltips, the possibility for coaster supports to be on paths, and more maps from career to sandbox mode. We've also adjusted various elements, such as ensuring guests don't get stuck when walking around your parks, balancing fixed prices and providing more guidance on your set prices. We hope you enjoyed this look at some of what's to come in Update 4, releasing on Tuesday the 22nd of April.
Oh yes, I definitely do. Like, there are so many really good things in this update and surprising things for me personally with the restaurants. I'm like, what? This, oh man, this just looks freaking fantastic. It definitely makes me so excited to see what you can do in here with the restaurants. It almost makes me feel like, okay, once I go to Planet Coaster 2, will I ever want to go back to Planet 2? Oh yes, I will, don't worry. But these improvements will really make you feel like, oh my goodness, I just really wish they were in Planet Zoo as well.
Heyo everyone, we're excited to bring you Update 5 on the 29th of May, and we wanted to take you through the highlights today. We're going to take a look at security guards and the guest misbehaviours they will come up against, rock and glass colour customization, plus something else coming back that's truly out of this world. We'll also be showing you our D-themed coasters for this update, and a coaster inspired by the original game's Trident. Security guards are coming to Planet Coaster 2 and they're ready to keep your guests in check. They will reduce vandalism and pickpocketing just by being in your park, but will pursue a guest if they're spotted attempting these actions.
Look at that. Did you see that phone in the back? Oh, that's really neat.
Ejecting them from the park if they're caught. You can also place down security posts that act similarly to lifeguard posts to keep an area under surveillance, and even add security cameras to your park to reduce the chances of misconduct further.
We love giving you more opportunities for creativity in your parks, which is why we're bringing colour customization and additional shapes to our glass panels, as well as a whole new set of colour customizable rocks. Soon, you can give your buildings a stunning flourish with...
Wait, do you see how easy it is to change that color? What? Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Colourful glasswork, or build out an unusually coloured rocky landscape.
Oh, I love that you can recolor the rocks. Wow.
Something alien, perhaps. Transport your guests from Earth to wherever in the universe you wish, as the sci-fi theme from the original Planet Coaster will be landing in Planet Coaster 2.
I wasn't too much into the sci-fi theme, to be honest, but the pieces can be useful for a lot of other areas as well, I guess. But I guess I did use the pirate theme, Fairytale theme, and the Western theme like a lot in Planet Coaster 1. I can't say that as well about the sci-fi theme, I'm afraid. But still, it's really neat that they added, of course, to the game. Or added it, because it's already been done. But for me, it feels like, oh, they're going to add it. No, it's not. It's already in the game now.
Decorate rides.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I just had to pause it again. This looks so freaking awesome. And now you can see it doesn't have to be per se sci-fi. Is this sci-fi? This also just feels like a very modern indoor swimming pool. Oh, this is really, really cool.
Pools, restaurants, and more with this futuristic scenery set, complete with all the animatronics you know and love. We are so excited to see which extraterrestrial attractions you create once Update 5 releases. Inspired by Trident Coaster from the original Planet Coaster, the Vector Return Mark II is coming to Planet Coaster 2, and you can customize it however you like. This shuttle coaster will give your guests a thrilling experience, traversing the layout both forwards and then backwards.
2 more D-themed coasters are coming to the game in this update with our 2 High Peaks construction coaster options, the wooden hybrid steel top and the wooden hybrid steel rails receiving standardized trains. As always, the scenery pieces from the theme versions of these trains will be available separately to use, however and wherever you choose.
We're also delivering more additions and enhancements alongside our headline features. This includes new wall and eave pieces for the Western theme, circular stamps for paths and walls, the option to customize your station platform's flooring, adding the draw tool in the path delete mode, and the much requested ability to turn off path curbs, foundations, and even making your path entirely invisible.
We hope you enjoyed this look at some of what's to come in Update 5, releasing on Thursday the 29th of May. Everything we have shown today will be released along with a variety of fixes and optimizations. Learn more about these in the full changelog by visiting planetcoaster.com or clicking the link in the video description. Thanks for watching.
This is crazy though. Invisible path? Like, I don't know how far you guys got into this video, especially for people that are into Planet Zoo and this is maybe the first time you're actually seeing Planet Coaster 2 content. Like this can probably feel, if you're really new to the genre, that this could feel very overwhelming probably. Even for me, it feels like, oh my goodness, there has been so much stuff added, but like this is not even everything. If you have not been seeing everything from Planet Coaster 2, there's just so much more to it. This goes in depth in like a lot of features that were missing or features that changed along the way. So I can imagine that this video might be very confusing if this is the first thing you're seeing about Planet Coaster 2. But wow, I'm seriously super impressed by all the things. Oh, but I'm getting distracted even because there's just so much in my brain going on right now. But what I wanted to say, like, if you're new to this game and you feel like you're not really into coasters, so Planet Coaster 2 is not your game because you're not into coasters, I hope my channel will be the example that it's not all about coasters, because I am also not. I don't know much about coasters. It's actually, as a content creator, quite scary to even try to dive into coasters, because you know once you make a coaster that there will be tons of coaster geeks out there, and no offense, but they all can tell you from every little detail that you create what is wrong and what is not realistic and all. So yeah, to be honest, as a content creator, I'm not known for making coasters. I don't want to be known for making coasters, and I'm a little bit scared to dive into coasters because I do know that there always is a lot of critique and a lot of people trying to tell you, but I'm just not able to learn. I just want to have fun with this game, and I feel like I enjoy making a coaster every now and then with like a really heavy theme around it, especially kiddie coasters. I can enjoy that. And I kind of feel like kiddie coasters are the most easy coasters to create in Planet Coaster. But there is so much more, and I just really want to say that from the bottom of my heart. No matter what kind of path we are taking with our channel, if I'm going to get back into Planet Coaster 2 or not, but from my experience from Planet Coaster 1, it's not only a coaster game. And of course you have like the swimming pools and all, which are really cool, and you can make slides and whatever. I was not able to dive into that yet, but creating the flat rides, creating dark rides is a lot of fun. Creating themed areas is a lot of fun, especially now with the new themes, the pirate theme and Fairytale and all. So yeah, I just wanna tell everyone out there that things that Planet Coaster is only a coaster game. It's not. It's really a fun theme park game that is more than just coasters. It's a great game for coaster experts out there as well, but it's not only that. Okay, enough about that. Let's just go and jump into update 6. And let's be honest here. This is what I have been talking about for so long. This is what triggered me to get a little bit more interested again into the game, even though I wasn't able to jump back in yet when they did announce the Pirates theme and Fairytale theme to get to be added in Planet Coaster 2. Yeah, that what triggered my interest again and my excitement. And I actually did not have time at all. I only saw the teaser of the update 6, but not the highlights. So yeah, this trailer will be new again for me, and I'm just excited. So let's just play that video.
Ahoy everyone! Update 6 will be making its way to you on June the 30th, and we are so excited to show you some of the highlights today. In this video, we'll be showing you modular souvenir shops, on-ride photos, and the returning Fairytale.
Did they just say on-ride photos? Seriously? Did what? Okay. I've heard that somewhere, but I didn't know it was actually a thing and how it looked. Okay, that's fantastic.
And the returning Fairytale and Pirate themes from the original Planet Coaster. We'll also be looking at the D-theme coasters for this update, plus the returning flat ride, Coriolis. Let's have a look at this very exciting update.
We are thrilled to introduce modular souvenir shops to the game, so your guests will never forget the amazing time they had in your
Look at her walk with that little bag. Oh, that's so cute.
park. If you want to add one to your park, you will be able to build your very own, or, of course, place down a Planet Coaster themed blueprint. Enjoy building with modular pieces and using scenery from all the different themes to create your unique boutique. You will be able to sell various pieces of merch in your shop, including plushies, mugs, and more. In this corner of the shop, you might also notice a photo kiosk. These kiosks can be placed anywhere, just like counters, and are the perfect segue for us to talk to you about on-ride photos.
On-ride photos are a brand new feature we are very excited to show you. Simply place down your camera based on which moment of the ride will get the best reactions from the guests, and therefore the best pictures. The better the quality of your photo, the more your guests will want to buy it. A preview window will show you what the pictures will look like as you decide on the camera placement.
What?
And once the picture is taken, the connected photo kiosk will sell it to your guests. Photo kiosks can be placed anywhere like other counters, including in the upcoming modular souvenir shops.
Once upon a time,
Wait a second. For real? I had no idea. This was like so much in depth to be able to change the angle and all. This was like a highly requested feature in Planet Coaster 1. We've been asking for that for so freaking long. And it didn't come in Planet Coaster, but to see this being added now in Planet Coaster 2, wow. I'm amazed. This is really, really neat.
Souvenir shops.
once upon a time, in the original Planet Coaster, we created the Fairytale theme, so you could populate your parks with dragons, castles, and colourful villages.
And little
This enchanting
dreads.
theme will be returning for Planet Coaster 2 as part of this update. And that's
Oh, that was like a really short thing. But for those of you that don't know, I guess my channel was mostly known for the Fairytale theme. I was already creating Fairytale stuff without having Fairytale theme. I so much enjoyed that. I just loved it so much. And it brings back so many good memories to see this theme again.
not all. Get ready to shiver your timbers, because the pirate theme will be also returning with ships, skulls, and the ever-popular Kraken and Pirate animatronics.
We'll also be bringing you two more standard D-themed versions of coasters, the Big M's Rides Water Coaster and the Movement Construction Mine Train. We're really looking forward to seeing how you customize these coasters for your guests to enjoy.
The dizzying Coriolis flat ride will be making its comeback from the original Planet Coaster. Rebuilt from the ground up, we hope you and your guests will enjoy it.
We've also included some audio enhancements such as volume sliders for your speakers and the ability to play playlists. There'll be a
nice.
number of pre-existing playlists available, which means you can, for example, place various speakers or playing the Mythology playlist in the Mythology area of your parks and really set up the perfect atmosphere for your guests. We've also increased the scenery piece limit when saving out blueprints. We will be releasing Update 6 on the 30th of June alongside a variety of fixes and optimizations.
Oh, I love this guy so much.
You can learn more about these in the full changelog by visiting planetcoaster.com or clicking the link in the video description.
Oh, man. Okay. These updates are getting better and better and better. Oh, this is so cool. All right. I still can't get over the photos. That's so amazing. But also the souvenir shops. We had them in Planet Zoo, but they kind of had a rough start because they were kind of game breaking, didn't work super well, and it took quite a long time for Frontier to be able to fix it due to holidays and all. And yeah, so I kind of feel like we had a rough start with them in Planet Zoo. And I guess for as far as I can tell, they work well for Planet Coaster. So it's really cool to see and hopefully people are just really enjoying them without the struggles that we had in Planet Zoo. But it's fantastic. I love it. Like souvenir shops and the photos are just so theme park-ish. So they just had to be in the game. One of those things, well, the photos we didn't never expect, I guess, but the souvenir shops, because we knew we had them in Planet Zoo, one of the things, like, why is that not a thing in the launch of Planet Coaster 2? But okay, June 30, they were now added to Planet Coaster 2, which is just fantastic. Right, moving on to Update 7, which is the most recently announced update. So let's just jump into it.
Heyo everyone! We can't wait to share the latest free update to Planet Coaster 2 with you this month. Shall we have a look at what's included in Update 7? Grid-based buildings can now be rotated in all 3 axes.
Oh, that's
This
cool.
allows you to construct your scenery in new ways, adding tilts and angles that bring your buildings to life. You'll also now be able to reset an object to its default orientation by using the new Reset Rotation button from the info panel.
That's very nice.
And as a final cherry on top, building information will now be shown when editing a building.
Moving on to some additions to up your creativity game, a new terrain style option has been added that conforms the path to the landscape as you build it. Ever wanted to build a square cornered path? Now you can. Simply use the new corner style option for the straight line path builder tool and select either pointed or round options.
Now, the path tool is one of those things that I know a lot of people are very excited about and feel like, oh, it's so much better than Planet Zoo, which I totally believe. Like, I'm definitely not the person to judge that. But from someone that is now standing from a distance, looking at this game and the way that I was able to use and how I knew how to use the pathing tool in Planet Coaster 1 and Planet Zoo, this one kind of feels overwhelming because there are just so many options and so many things. So I can totally imagine for people that are using it a lot longer, they feel like, oh, this is amazing. You can do so much with it. But yeah, seeing so many different options, I'm like, oh goodness, okay. I really need to study this tool now to know what I'm able to do. And I'm just curious to hear if people can relate to that feeling that are not really into Planet Coaster 2 or never played it yet. Just super curious. Let me know in the comments down below. Or if you're experienced with the tool, how do you feel? But I can kind of guess how you do.
Alongside
okay. Oh, that's really neat.
these new path tools, all path materials have color customization options. We've also added the new radial moving platform. This new scenery item rotates in a circular motion around its central point, a bit like an analog stick. Challenge mode is coming to Planet Coaster 2. In this mode, you'll receive regular challenges that you can choose to complete or reject. Taking on these challenges nets you monetary rewards to help improve your park over time. As your park rating increases, challenges will become harder, so stay on your toes. You'll be able to play challenge mode on any of the sandbox biomes or career maps, and you'll even be able to convert your challenge mode park to a sandbox park if you want to.
Nice.
That's just a quick look at some of what's to come in Update 7, releasing later this month. Everything we have shown today will be released along with a variety of fixes and optimizations, so keep an eye on planetcoaster.com in the coming weeks for the full update notes. Thanks for watching.
Coming the 16th of September. Okay, so this is not yet into the game. Oh, wow. This looks, again, so freaking promising, especially like being able to like rotate these buildings. Oh, wow, that is really cool. I remember there was an accidental option in the game to do this during the alphas, and then it was removed very quickly. What's that thing? Everyone, all the alpha Planet Coaster OGs, let me know in the comments down below if you can remember. Like something like that was a thing back in the days, and it was removed after that. Like it wasn't supposed to be in the game. Was that a thing or not? Is my brain going crazy or not? Also love the flowers here, but okay, we're not going into the details of what kind of pieces we do or not see, because that is like that's going to be way too long. Now, one last thing I want to cover here, because this is dropping on the 16th, and if anything, with Planet Zoo, there always was a free update coming a lot, but I'm not sure. Like, there a paid DLC already for Planet Coaster? I think there was last year during the holidays, like a rides pack or something. But okay, let me just go to the next video. This one is called Planet Coaster 2 Bring a Little Magic to Your Park. I'm all ears here, guys. Fairytale lover. Magic, me like. And this also says, it's hard to see, but it says, in-game footage contains paid content. So yeah, if I know Frontier, this will probably drop on the 16th of September as well. And it's just a little teaser trailer for something very magical. So yeah, I guess, bring a little magic to your park. More information on the 9th of September, which is, what day am I recording this? On the 8th of September. I hope I'm able to upload this one today. But okay, more information the 9th of September. So it kind of feels like there is a paid DLC on its way, of which the trailer will be dropping on the 9th of September. So I'm going to pay attention here at least, because I really feel out of the loop. I feel less out of the loop now. I've seen all these updates and I've seen all these crazy improvements that came to Planet Coaster 2 the past few months. A lot of improvements. I really feel like we should also get in Planet Zoo, but that's a different topic, I guess. So we're not going to talk about Planet Zoo too much in this video. I love Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo is like my precious at this point. But Planet Coaster obviously also has this really, still a really good place in my heart, and I just really hope that I will have some time soon to be able to just jump back into the game. I think that's lacking the most at this point. I just don't know where to find the time because I'm also working and Planet Zoo videos and enjoying life. So it's a lot, but this generally makes me very excited, and it's good to be back a little bit into the loop. And I'm just super curious to hear your thoughts. Like, are you one of those people like me that were disappointed at launch and just never really looked back at the game? And this for you as well is like opening up a whole world of updates, be like, where have I been all this time? And makes you excited to be jumping back into the game maybe very soon. I'm super curious to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like at this video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And yeah, as I said, if you want to get a Planet Coaster 2 or maybe Planet Zoo, Jurassic World Evolution, or any other game with a nice discount, definitely go and check out the link in the description and in the pinned message of the comment section, where you can get it with a really great discount. Thank you so much for joining me through this video. I hope you guys were able to get here to the end. If so, hashtag Planet Coaster Love. I'm super curious to hear who of you were able to watch until the end. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys!